Hardcore Advaita can be very harmful, particularly to those of us from a Western culture and with a Western mind, and really specifically to those of us who speak English or the Western languages like French, German, things like that. I'm speaking in English, so I'm making the assumption that whoever's listening to this video uh, understands English. So let's just say English. So to the English mind, to the Western mind, hardcore Advaita can be very harmful because we just completely misinterpret it. We don't have the context. We're not living in the community and the culture that this came from. And we're translating it from languages that don't translate really well. So it makes us so egotistical because if we're really good translators, if we believe that we're really good translators, if we work really hard on translating, we're going to get further and further and further from what Advaita is really trying to tell us. Even the word Advaita, you can find so many definitions of it. What does it really mean? And so you dive in and you're like, well, I'll probably get a whole bunch of comments in this video. It means this. It means that. Trying so hard to translate concepts that are the problem to start out with. Concepts are the problem. With Advaita, we're trying to get into the reality of the universe. And so trying to do that from a language that we don't really understand and a culture that we've never really been in, we're not really steeped in, and translate that into our modern way of thinking is very often a disaster. So the more important Advaita is making you feel, the more you're being harmed. The more certain you are that you understand these concepts and that you can spit out these words, the further away you are. That's why it's really fortunate that we're getting some really good translations into our culture from people of our culture. So listen to that and you'll know that you're listening to a good story about Advaita if it calms your belief that you know. And that second that you go, wait a minute, I don't know this. This is different. Then you're going to start coming out of that hole of rigid belief.